All right, what is up, everybody? Coming back at you with another video on the channel today. And today we have a pretty new knife, just dropped not too long ago. And this is my first knife from this maker, actually. Seen plenty of Berg Blades knives before. I've almost picked this slim up a couple times. I wanted a full-size barber. He does a lot of smaller knives like the mini barber, the slim, mini slim. But this one was more of a full-size knife, and I really like the look of it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. So let's look at what he sends in the box real quick. Got the cool, his, two Bs and a knife for Berg Blades. Got this sweet patch as well. Very cool. Got some cool stickers. And check out the CLA right quick. This is the Berg Blades Sweeney 20 CV titanium and carbon fiber 2023, and he has signed it. So there were a couple versions of this. There was micarta, there was green, black micarta with like an acid washed finish. There's also a Damasteel version. Now this came in at $325, and this is a Riot OEM'd knife. So very fair price in my opinion. Anything Riot for under $350 is a pretty solid pickup. These were limited to, from what it says on the website, under each variation it said very small limited run, only 75 total made. So I don't think that was 75 of each variation. I think that was 75 period, which is pretty cool. So let's get into what we've got here. I'll show you real quick. You can see number 55 of 75. You get a beautiful belt satin CPM 20 CV blade. Titanium bolster lock, as you can see here. Get a titanium pocket clip with hidden hardware, titanium backspacer, and obviously this marbled / shred carbon fiber scale. Dimensions of this knife right at 3.35 inches on the blade and 7.75 inches overall. Let's do a few quick size comparisons. Here we've got the Spyderco PM2, a little bit bigger there. Let's get, grab a couple here. All right, and we've got a Recon 1 Adzen flipper, which is coming in at almost exactly the same size, that 7.75 inch range. So good comparison there. Here we have got the Sharp by Design Mini Evo Typhoon. Little bit smaller, this one's 7.5, so about a 1/4 inch in difference there. Here we've got a Brian Brown Raptor. Also very similar in size, maybe just, let me pull it down here. Probably about the exact same size, actually. Anything else? There we go. We'll throw in a Variant Engineering Axon frame lock. So a little bit bigger there. Oh, get all these knives out of the way. All right. So one thing I do want to mention, you see the lock bar access there. This scale is cut back quite a bit, which gives you very good access to the lock bar there. It is also chamfered in there for a very pleasant experience. Obviously, deployment methods. You have got the thumb hole / deployment hole. With this cut back here, you can see it's cut back more on this side than this side. So being a lefty, when I go to reverse flick the knife, I've got much more room to actually get into the blade hole there versus the righty flick. Still fine right-handed, but being a lefty pays off a little bit for once, go figure. You've also got this top flipper here, which is jimped well. As far as top flippers, this is probably the best one I've had to date. Very, very ergonomic. Your thumb just falls right on it, and it really snaps out. This knife has a very good detent. Some might call it a little on the stronger side. I would call it perfect. Makes a very snappy reverse flick. And sometimes that's a problem for a top flipper if you've got a stronger detent, but this one's done so well. It really snaps out on the release. I can do the old, ow. Of course I can't do it now. Not very good at that one. But very intuitive, very easy to use. If you are a lefty, this is fairly lefty friendly as far as deployment. Obviously not a lefty clip, but that's something as a lefty you kind of got to get over, or you're never going to get any cool knives. And that's just how it is. Very snappy. Now ergonomics here, even getting my finger in that hole there, I can get a full 4-finger grip. No jimping on the spine, but usually it's not in the right place anyway, so that's not a problem for me. You can choke up, which also feels very good. Let me show you right-handed, you can see. Choke up, put your middle finger in there, and that's a very good feeling grip. Down here, you are pretty far back from the edge of the blade there, but still feels good in hand. Action, it drops to the thumb. It does take a few shakes, but being a Riot knife, it will break in very well. Centering is perfect. Now it was slightly off center when I first got it to the show side, did a little half turn on the pivot, brought it up fully centered. I have not disassembled this knife. One thing with Berg blades on his website, it says disassembly will void warranty, and I do not like that at all. You know, I know it's more of a deterrent to keep people from doing dumb stuff, breaking the knife, than trying to send it in for warranty. But most competent users can disassemble and reassemble a knife, no problem. Overall, I really like this knife. Very sleek. It's kind of got the shape of the Giant Mouse Ace Rio, which I was kind of looking at. But this is obviously a much more premium version. The ergos feel really good. I was kind of questioning that. Sometimes when it's got this designated finger cutout, it doesn't work well for me. But this one works very well. For being, you know, a sub 8-inch knife, I think it does the job just fine. Get some acoustics. Very pleasant. Yeah, overall done very well. Now there's a few still available, so if you're interested, I would go ahead and pick one up. Go ahead twice and pick one up, like I said. But no, I would definitely recommend this knife. I really like it. Do the sharpness test real quick, and it is laser sharp. No problems at all there. So being a Riot built knife, I have had some issues with the Riot QC recently, and it made me almost wary to pick up a Riot knife, which is unfortunate. I will say on this knife though, they killed it. No issues at all here. The blade grind on the edge there ends perfectly. No, you know, small scuffs or anything. Detent's perfect, action's great. Yeah, everything on this one came out very well, and I really do like this knife. So I would recommend go pick one up while you can. Only 75 made. You'll be an exclusive member of the Cool Guy Club. So yeah, guys, this is the Berg Blades Barber. Very sweet knife. Go pick one up. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more knife content. Go watch some of my other videos for any knives I showed and tons of other ones. I appreciate you guys watching, and have yourself a great day.